find the perimeter. Perimeter is the length of the outside of an object. So 2 plus 2 plus 4 plus 2 is 2 plus 2, which is 4, plus 4 is 6, plus 4 is 8, and then plus 2 is 10. So the perimeter of the shape would be 10 centimeters. For this, the perimeter is 3 plus 3 plus 1 plus 1. 3 plus 3 is 6. 1 plus 1 is 2. 6 plus 2 is 8. So the perimeter of the shape is 8 centimeters. For this shape, it's 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter. 1 plus 2 is 3. 1 plus 2 is 3. The perimeter of the shape is 6 centimeters. You have to make sure to have the units on there. Sometimes your teacher or whoever, or however it is that's grading, grades it wrong. Find the area of each figure, write the area in square units. So this is 3 blocks long and this is 3 blocks wide and 3 blocks long. To calculate area, you multiply the length by the width, which is 3 times 3, so the answer would be 9. So this is 9 square units, because when you multiply 2, it becomes squared. When you multiply 2 dimensions, the result is squared. Is a squared answer. It's just written that way for who knows why. And then this is 1, 2, 3, 4 wide, and 1, 2, 3 long. The thing about this, okay, so first you do 4 times 3 so that the area becomes 12. But the second thing you do is you take out these 2 blocks that are missing, so it's 10 squared units, because there are 2 blocks missing, so you just do 12 minus 10. And then for this one, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wide, and then 3 long. Wide, width, and length are actually used interchangeably, so it doesn't really matter what the labels are. Just remember that you have to multiply the length of one side by the length of the other. So in this case, it's 6 times 3. So 6 times 3 is equal to 18. The result and the answer is 18 square units. Okay. Use cubes to make each solid, then write the volume in cubic units. So there are clearly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There are over 20 cubes, and then there are more that we can't see. So to write the volume in cubic units, we would have to multiply the length by the width. We would have to multiply the height by the length by the width. So if this first layer is length times width, then you also have to multiply by 2, because 2 is the height and there's 2 of that layer. So in this case, it would be 5 times 3 times 2, because it's 5 times 3 times 2. So this would be 30, because 5 times 3 is 15. 15 times 2 is 30. 30 cubic units. It's 30 cubic units because cubic means 3, and you're multiplying 3 different numbers here. Same thing for quartic, which is 4, because 4 is like quarter, and quarter means 4. For this is 1, 2, 3 blocks wide, 1, 2, 3 blocks long, and 2 blocks high. So it's 3 times 3 times 2, so this is 9 times 2, which is 18 cubic units for this entire shape. If you really don't know though, you could always just count the squares out, but most of the time you can't see underneath, so that's not really like that easy to do. And also, okay, so moving on. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks long, 3 blocks wide, and it's only 1 block tall. So it's 8 times 3 times 1, which is 24 cubic units because you're multiplying by 3 numbers. So technically, because you could just multiply these two, you could argue that it should be written in square units, but because we're being shown a 3D shape and not just one side, it's cubic units. Lily is putting a fence around her rectangular garden. Her garden is 6 feet long and 4 feet wide. How many feet of fencing does Lily need to go all the way around her garden? So this is, so rectangles have 2 pairs of equal sides. So 6 and 6, and then 4 and 4. So 6 plus 4 is 10, and then 6 plus 4 is 10, which is equal to 10 plus 10 is 20. So Lily needs 20 feet of fencing to go around her entire garden. Tom wants to put a rug in his bedroom. The rug is 5 feet long and 3 feet wide. How many square feet does the rug cover? So this is his rug. It's 5 feet long, 3 feet wide. How many square feet does the rug cover? So in this case, we're looking for the area. So we do 5 times 3 instead of adding. And that would give us 15 square feet. And then here, Emma has a box that is 4 inches long, 3 inches wide, and 2 inches tall. So how many cubic inches can the box hold? So it's 4 inches long, 3 inches wide, and 2 inches tall. It's basically like this. It's kind of a bad sketch, but you can vaguely make out what I was trying to draw. So 4 times 3 times 2 for the length times width times height, which gives us 12 times 2, which is 24. So that means the box can hold 24 cubic inches of items, assuming that these are the length of the inside measurement, so it's not counting like the actual like box like density almost, but we can just